Now, how about the way they act? They may be called guardian deities, but a lot of the time they sure don't seem to act like it. Hala even mentions that, although it is said to protect us, our
And
Tapu Koko is
here's
a
the
rather fickle creature. Just take
Kahuna.
a look at the Dex entries' descriptions of them. Guilelessly
Hala.
cruel, malevolent, hair-trigger temper, lazy, violent enough to crush anyone it sees as an enemy, terrible calamities sometimes befall those who recklessly approach, and more. Like how Tapu Bulu was once quite literally a bowl in a china shop to smite the people who ran a market, and even destroyed an entire village. And come to think of it, the ruins it lives in are in the desert, and it makes plants grow just so it can absorb their energy. Did Tapu Bulu absorb all of the plant life here? None of these things seem like something a noble guardian deity would do. And well, that's because these four are anything but noble. They are a bit on the ruthless side, but their ultimate goal, just like with the Hawaiian spirits, is to protect nature, to protect the islands. These Pokemon are the guardians of the islands, not necessarily the people and Pokemon that reside on them. Back to those Tapu Bulu examples, the market was destroyed because it was built by the black sand beaches, and in Hawaiian culture, these beaches were
There's a
sacred,
shot.
or
Is
tabu, land, and the
Sandcastle
village was
Pokemon?
destroyed because the kahuna there was corrupt. They have their reasons. But if the Tapus are just protecting the islands, not the people, then why are they worshipped? Well, it could be the classic appeasement of the spirits out of fear of getting on their bad side. Most religions have this to some extent. And when it comes to Hawaiian mythology specifically, well, yeah, there was a lot of that. These four Hawaiian deities would often kill anyone who wrongs them, and Ku specifically demanded human sacrifices during rituals of worship. And because these gods are the embodiments of nature, when natural disasters happened, it was often seen as nature's wrath. The gods are angry at the people for their doings, and at times, they may seem fickle, short-tempered, much like how Tapu Koko is described. And plus, the signature move of these four Pokemon is named Nature's Madness. So while they are guardian deities, their ultimate goal is to protect the islands, even if that means smiting some people. And to stay on their good side, the people worship them, even if they are at times cruel. But now on to the next bit. Why are they connected to these islands specifically? Well, it's pretty easy, really. Each of these islands corresponds to a real Hawaiian island directly. And also, every Hawaiian island in the real world has an official color. Altogether, they make a rainbow. And, well, Tapu Koko, the yellow one, is found on Mele Mele Island. Mele Mele being Hawaiian for
And
yellow. It's
here's
based on the
Tapu
island
Koko.
Oahu, which has yellow as its official color.
Habitat.
See where
Mele
I'm going with
Mele
this?
Island.
Tapu Lele, Akala Island, Maui,
Tapu
and
Lele,
Tapu Hulu,
Nakala
Ula Ula
Island.
Island, Hawaii itself,
Tapu
aka the
Bulu.
Big Island, Ed, and Tapu Fini, Coney Island, Hawaii,
Tapu
of course,
Fini.
easy. Melvin, you know how the Tapus choose a
And
kahuna
here,
for their island?
everything
Well, did you
is
notice
already
that
got
they
the
match the
on
colors of
Kahuna.
themselves as well? And some demeanor too. I mean,
So,
Tapu Bulu is lazy, just like Nanu, who can't be bothered to do things, and is often disinterested. But Tapu Bulu
and
is also
Olivia.
violent, and uses the dirty tactics of using its plants to hold down its opponents while it rams them. And Nanu is a Dark-type Pokemon trainer, the Dark-type being all about those dirty tactics. Tapu Fini is reserved, and doesn't much care for humans. Tapu is also somewhat reserved, and lives on the least populated island of them all. When you meet her grandmother, she's surprised that she's made friends like at all. Tapu Lele is the most caring of the bunch. It uses its scales to heal Pokemon, even if the damage is because of its own relentlessness, and somewhat cruel forms of entertainment. And Olivia is seen as an extra caring individual as well, and goes out of her way to heal Pokemon. Not sure about the cruelness though. Is she particularly violent in the way she battles?
It's
And
not in the
lastly, as mentioned
Pokemon
before,
Sun
Tapu Koko is the
footage.
leader of the bunch. You know him
Duck
well.
tail
And Hala
screen
seems to
bug.
take the role as the leader of the Kahunas too. And it was mentioned that Hala sometimes goes into a state of fury, which may be similar to Tapu Koko's short temper. So
What?
it seems like the
I don't have
Tapus
fury
choose
that
Kahunas based on
much.
how many traits they have in common with someone, and that's that. I mean, Nanu even mentions that he didn't want to become a Kahuna. But I guess he was just too similar to Tapu Bulu for Tapu Bulu to pass up. Now then, one more factoid that I didn't know how to fit into the rest of the video. Oricorio changes forms based on which island it drinks nectar from. And its four forms also
And
reflect the guardian deities and the official colors of the island.
Oh, in
Pom-Pom style is upbeat and
style.
energetic.
Oricorio in her cheerleader style.
Is slow and reserved.
Oricorio in her fan dance style.
Tapu Bailey's style is fiery and passionate, but it sometimes gets
even
offended and angry.
will make the
Sort of
style.
And then Papu's style is laid back, elegant, and melts the hearts of other Pokemon. Sort of like the caring and loving Tapu Lele. Well, that trait falls in line with Olivia really well. So, while it's not the most clear-cut thing in the world, I'm sure they were going with something like all this while designing these Pokemon and everything. And what's interesting is that the Hawaiians would incorporate hula dances in their worship. So these dancing Oricorios, changing their style of dance, may reflect the different deities wanting to see different sorts of dance. And since they are nature spirits, they bless the nectar in some way, which gets the Oricorios to change when drinking their nectar specifically. It's a theory. Anyway, so that was that video. Do you have anything interesting?
That is my reaction to not again. Everything is awesome about Tapu Koko's gang. Everything is good when you're part of a team. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you all next time. Hope you enjoyed this video.